Guys, Chucky has just released as Dead by Daylight's newest chapter in a recent P2B drop. And guys, I am so excited for this public test because I have more information to share with all of you about Chucky as a killer, including Moris, add-ons, and even perks. But this isn't why I wanted to release this video. If you want to see that, you may stay and watch my killer gameplay and me go through all of that. I will slap a timeline on screen if you wish to skip to that. The reason I wanted to make this video is because I'm going to say something controversial that not many players are going to like me saying. But I think if Chucky releases as he is in the current state of the P2B, he's going to be one of the best all-around killers in Dead by Daylight. Now, he's not going to be better than Blight or Nurse, let's put that to rest, but hear me out. Chucky, as shown in the P2B so far, has been an all-around great counter looper. His ability is super strong if timed correctly with the slash and dash, and his foot trails appearing around the map, he has no terror radius or red light while using his ability. He also has a great snowball characteristic trait while being 1 foot tall. It's important to note because he is better currently than Wesker and Demo. And that is super important because when these killers release on the P2B, no one has been as good as Chucky has been in the current state of the P2B. I remember playing the Nemesis one, I played the Trickster one, I played the Demo one, I played the Wesker one, and they just didn't seem this strong in the PTB starting state, and Chucky is very strong in his own sense. Chucky can change direction with his slash, and he can also duck under drop pallets, and within the same animation also slash to attack in one sequence. I mean, this is game changing, and I hope this doesn't come off wrong with most of you watching, but so far this killer is incredible. I mean, we haven't seen anything like this. Demo has the ability to attack at long ranges with his shred attacks in a straight line towards the survivor's direction. This can be avoided. Wesker has the same memo with Ouroboros, so you can use that to hit characters moving in a straight line, but when either of these characters come across a pallet, they cannot continue usage of their power. And that's extremely important to note because this is a whole new realm for killers in Dead by Daylight, where Chucky is extremely unique in his own state. Think about this too, even if Chucky misses his slash and dash, his slowdown is not as bad after he misses his ability attack. Again, both Demo and Wesker do have a really bad cooldown when they use their M2. And the point of me comparing Chucky with Demo and Wesker is because they have the same dynamic of ability, lunge forward in a fast motion to stuff the survivors in their tracks. Now again, this is just a PTB. It's a matter of will they continue to keep it the way it is. The reason we're testing and they're testing is to see the dynamic of the killer and run test before the killer releases. Right now, Chucky is going to be in my top 5 for killers to watch and play following the new chapter release. I'm really enjoying the PTB so far. Great job from Behavior and what a week they've had so far with Stranger Things and now this. They are not slowing down in any sense. Now we can get to the killer showcase of Chucky's ability, Moris, add-ons, and more. Enjoy. I just thought I would say that and let you guys know that's how I'm feeling about the PTB so far. I haven't been able to find lobbies with Chucky as much as I wanted to be honest, which has kind of forced me into custom games and just kind of like test his ability the way that I wanted to play him. But he is really good and really strong. The gameplay that I'm going to have for you guys isn't my first initial reaction. It's just going to be me playing as him and kind of getting his ability more down so you guys can understand how to use the ability super well. So yeah, let's get straight into it. Alrighty, so here's Chucky in Dead by Daylight. Now, I have loaded it into a custom game because it is a little bit bad loading into lobbies right now. The queue time is about 40 minutes, so I'm just doing custom lobbies with bots and kind of testing different builds and perks and stuff like that. But yeah, so his 3 teachable perks are here. Batteries included, friends till the end, Hex 2 can play. So batteries included will give you 12 meters of a computed range. You have 5% haste. So if you enter a completed generator range, you will have basically a haste boost within this time limit. I haven't really got much value of it. I don't think it's too incredible, but it does work sometimes when survivors push towards more of those generators that are completed. So it could help you get it down faster. I haven't had much use of it, to be honest, but I think it's better than the Hex perk, to be honest, that he has. So I prefer that. It's not too bad, but the Hex perk is just not, this is not that good. You won't find much usage of it, and I haven't only like maybe 1 or 2 games out of the games I played. But he also has friends till the end. This is actually pretty decent, but the only times you'll really get value of this is when the obsession is in your range. Now it's really nice because the obsession changes every time you hook a survivor. Let's say you hook the obsession. Now the obsession changes. It's kind of like Nemesis, but when you hook survivors. So instead of getting stunned with a pallet and the obsession changes to that survivor, when you hook the survivor and if they're the obsession, then it'll change to the obsession. If you don't hook the obsession, then it'll give away the obsession's aura and you can go chase after them. Now they do get exposed for a certain period of time, but as far as catching them within 20 seconds is usually pretty difficult because they can be all the way across the map, which doesn't really benefit you too much. But I've been able to kill survivors with the exposed status effect, so it's not too bad. I just don't think it's going to have too much value in your gameplay. And the Hex perk is just awful. Hex 2 can play anytime you are stunned or blind by any survivor 2 times. If there is no Hex totem associated with Hex 2 can play, a dual totem becomes a Hex totem. Survivors who stun or blind you are blinded for 1.5 seconds. This does not affect carried survivors. Now, like I said, the amount of times that you'll use this in game is not too much. It's just a value. You're not really getting too much from it. I don't really prefer it personally. What you can do is, if you want to run a Hex perk, run Hex Plaything. Hex Plaything is incredible on Chucky. I've been using it lately because whenever you hook survivors, they're completely oblivious, and this works extremely well in its own state. So I like to run this personally over Hex 2 can play, but it works in its same sense. What I've noticed from the add-ons, personally, I really like the Iridescent Amulet, which basically gives you the duration of hidey hell mode by 100%, so it increases that duration. The realistic part of it is that you can have this up and using for a longer period of time, which is pretty good if you're far away from a survivor. You really need to get that range down for when you're going to use that slash and dice. The important part is, I like the straight razor too. Hitting with those slice and dice attacks inflicts hemorrhage and mangled on the hit survivor, so a lot of the times they will be slowed down after you hit them with the special attack, and you can catch up to them really quickly. So these are my favorite two as far as so far, but he also has Hard Hat. Performing a scamper under a break pallet breaks it immediately and exits hidey ho mode. This is actually really good, so if you don't know, you can walk up to pallets and you can basically crouch under them instead of breaking the pallet when you're in your special ability mode. Haven't gotten too much usage of it, but I could see how it can be really good as well. I'm probably going to do some more testing with that as well. He has mirror shards. The good guy can see the illusionary footfalls around survivors. It's kind of reminds me of Doctor's add-on. Doctor has this ability, once you reach a certain madness, you can see the Doctor around the map, and Doctor can see it too. So he can use it to his advantage to find survivors around the map. The mirror shards kind of work in this way too, so it is pretty good in its own sense. Pile of nails. Upon manually exiting hidey ho mode, the good guy remains undetectable for 5 seconds. The plastic bag. A survivor walks through an illusionary footfall, they suffer from exhaustion for 15 seconds. Slice and dice duration increased by 100% when the exit gates have been powered. Again, pretty decent for endgame. When performing a slice and dice, the auras of survivors within 8 meters are revealed for you for 5 seconds. Running shoes. Gain 4% movement speed after a scamper for 3 seconds. I guess this can help you get downs faster. Silk pillow. Terror radius is reduced by 4 meters, but slice and dice charge time is increased by 75%. I don't know why anybody would use this, to be honest, because this is basically a huge hit on your ability, and the ability is basically the strongest thing that Chucky has, to be honest. A scamper reveals survivors' auras within 20 minutes of you for 5 seconds. Again, not really much to talk about with this. This is actually pretty good. Missing a slice and dice reduces hidey ho mode cooldown by 15%. This is basically like Unrelenting, but for an add-on, so I guess I'll take it. It's not too bad. Decreases slice and dice miss cooldown by 10%. Decreases the time that basic attacks remove from hidey ho mode by 12.5%. I almost said 12.4%. Increases duration of slice and dice by 30%. I guess this would be really good if you paired it up with the Iridescent Amulet. Then you have the Power Drill. Reduces hidey ho mode cooldown by 20% after hitting a survivor with slice and dice. When hidey mode reveals auras of all windows and down pallets within 20 meters. This is like Windows of Opportunity, but the reverse. Decreases slice and dice hit cooldown by 15%. Again, this is just a lower add-on than the other ones. A Strobing Light decreases the terror radius by 4 meters when hidey ho mode is in cooldown, while in hidey ho mode, blood pools are more visible. But yeah, that's all of Chucky's perks and his add-ons, so we're just going to get right into gameplay. I'm going to try out some of these add-ons, and then we'll jump right into game. Alright, we are in on Hawkins National Laboratory. We got Hawkins, and they just released it with Chucky, man. Oh, amazing. I'm running Corrupt for this game. I think it'll work really well. 4 survivors towards me. Alright, I got 2 survivors here. Alright, Claudette, get off my gen. I have to learn this map. Jeez. Completely forgot how to play it.
You can't hide from me.
There we go. I need to get in chase with her. We got the grab.
I just want to play.
It works. Alright, they were working on that gen, so I'm going to go ahead and just go over there. The gen that I know they're working on is the one up there, but I don't really care to protect it, to be honest. It's too far away. I can't really get much shit done. I'm gonna more like protect the middle generators. Yeah, I knew they were finishing that. I had no care to protect it. Got a little stab there. Oh, I don't know how that hit. I'll take it though. The vaulting animation is hilarious. If I go into hiding home mode, I might be able to sneak up on the survivor. Or not. Because bots are gods, my guy.
Something for you.
Oh, I was gonna use the slice and dice and then the Claude walked into me. Hi, Claude.
For you.
Get back on that gen. Look at that, he's already off the gen, bro. Oh, that was close. See, but the cooldown on his ability is not bad. What the fuck? There we go. I did not mean to enter hidey-ho mode. Okay.
Take this,
Go.
dipshit.
Oh, she was the obsession. Alright guys, we can kill. See the Mori. Ooh! Oh my god. Brutal.
Pathetic little shit!
I like that Mori. Alright, I need some more slice and dice action in my life.
I'm the good guy.
Wow, okay.
Don't be a drag. You're mine.
They like to play around the most unsafe palace. It's crazy. I hear someone. But I gotta check on this gen first. Oh. There's Adam.
Yeah!
There we go. We got a slice and dice off, baby. Oh, we got another Mori. Cool. Let's move on. Let's put him. Move. Let's put him right here. Perfect. Man, I love that Mori. And he kicks him after? Rude. That's so funny. Actually, we're pretty good on gens. I was gonna say, unless this one's almost finished. They always come from the same spot, bro. Come here, Meg. There we go.
Who the hell do you think you're hiding
It's a little mind game. The bots fall for it every time. I don't have Meg dead on like though. And he's not saving. God damn it, Vittorio. Alright, we need to slice and dice if we're not gonna get a Mori off, you know? It's the right thing to do.
Where are you shitheads hiding?
He is in here. I broke both these pallets.
Now, wherever you are.
We need to slice and dice, baby.
Yeah.
I should really be breaking pallets when they drop them, to be honest. Alright, that works. One last Mori for the road, because I guess we got a Mori. Let's go!